It's about time to get down to it. The second game in our TNL launch night doubleheader, Outward, on the PS4. Yeah, Deep Silver and Maximum Games in it together on this one. Why is that important? Because there's been games from both that just did not do it. And regardless of whether or not they were budget titles, it kind of doesn't excuse unfinished games or games that just don't fire on all cylinders. Now, at a glance, here's another one that doesn't look like that's what it is. This is supposed to be a third-person open-world RPG. Done, you got me. But let's see. Alright, so a tutorial outside the game? Okay, I'll bite. This has actual co-op elements, and that's what's wild. This has split screen, like couch co-op, and that's not done anymore. Not really. So when you think about that, that's pretty cool. Food rots with time. I'm down with that. I'm down with the realism. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and pick the graphics apart if they're not a masterpiece or whatever. That's fine. If it's functional and it's fun, that's all we're grading on today. We'll talk about the graphics, but I'm not necessarily marking off points for that. Exterior regions are huge. That sounds good. Important landmarks have icons. Okay, here we are. Oh my. Alright, so there's a different function mapped to each of the buttons. This already reminds me of Lichdom Battle Mage, and we're not even 10 seconds into it. Open Nomad Backpack. I'm game. Take all. There's nothing in it. So we need to equip it, because we're going to be holding things. Puts it on. I like that. That's cool. This is obviously something. Welcome to Outward's tutorial. Follow the red line to learn about the game's mechanics. You bypass parts of the tutorial, but not following the red line. Well, we're going to follow the red line for everything because we don't know what we're doing, and I very much want to know. I'm intrigued as heck, man. I really am. I really am. Graphics aren't great. This looks like some early 360 stuff, but, you know. I do see some crispness to some of it. That may be my monitors. I don't know. Maybe making it look better than it gets credit for being, but it's whatever. Basic combat. Head down to learn about basic combat. I can't wait. I thought you'd never ask. So, X pulls a sword out. Heading down to learn about basic combat. R3 to lock your camera on an enemy. Okay, well, that's simple enough. R3 to remove the lock. That's a thrust, albeit a clumsy Dark Souls-ish one. Big step back before that thrust. Okay, that's the target dummy. Let's go ahead and just feel our way out here. Not getting a jump off of this dude. He's not jumping. That's alarming. If there's not a jump, we're in trouble. Looks like we have some kind of a parry there. Oh my, look at that torso movement. Okay. Alright. We got 2 sets of maps there. Two sets of button maps. Moving on. Yeah, I know, guys. We're going to find out about it, though. Perform attacks with the cross button. Special attacks with the square button. The number of attacks you make for making a special attack will change which strike you make. So basically, you mix and match, and you get different combinations, and that's cool. That's the special. Yeah, he did some kind of a strafing blow there on it that time. All in all, it's just going to be button mashing, though, and I'm down with that. That's fine. It's the other elements that I'm really interested in. Combat, I mean, we do want it to be good, but... Does it want me to kill this guy? Can't wait for the story behind this. Well, the story is basically that this is Deep Silver and Maximum Games together on this. So that really opens the door pretty wide for problems, as they have both disappointed me in the past. In other words, this game could go straight into the Rag It or Redeem It files, because we've only got an hour stream for this, as we do with everything. That's probably not going to take us too far into a game like this. But again, it is a third-person open-world RPG with couch co-op, split screen, and online co-op, from what I understand. So that's pretty neat. Blocking with R1 prevents damage from a strike. Yeah, I figured that part out. Is it that? Yeah, online play optional. So you can actually play this co-op online, and that's pretty cool. Listen to that cold steel ring. Alright, so unlock. And we're walking. Evade attacks by dodging with L1. Also move away by holding L1 to sprint. Yeet! Now I've had my fill of it. I'm sure I will again someday. Your stability bar is at the bottom of the screen while enemies have it under their health bar. When one stability reaches 50%, he's knocked back. When it reaches 0, he's knocked down. So that adds an interesting element to a hack and slash format. Will probably also force you to strategize and really decide how you know. Oh, Jesus. Oh. He's on the mat. Yeah, couch co-op, man. That's just unheard of in this day and age. I always think back to hanging out in GameStop and people, that has to be the #1 asked question at the GameStop counter. What can I play with couch co-op? Army of Two. Army of Two. Army of Two. There's other games, but really when you start to think about it, it's a stretch. Like that and Diablo, or you're out of luck. So that's very neat. If it works, and I'm sure it does, it's local, but it's just a matter of how well the split screen makes the game still manageable. Proceed up the stairs to learn about skills. Okay. L1 does sprint. To assign skills to items or quick slots, open the menu with the touchpad button that selects quick slot tab and assign them. They're doing the quick slot button. Alright. So that is your map there. I like this. Look at this. See, the gear and all that is what's going to make it neat. And if this world really is big, if it's really worth exploring, cool. I'm down. So we go here. Yeah, see, here's your quick slots. That's cool. Alright, so that's how you map. Astral Potion. Probably want all of those. Take some Firestones because they're here. Most spells require items in your inventory. Oh, how D&D-ish. There's component materials. $60? No, this is a $39 game, so it knows what it is, regardless of what it is. Take some Firestones on the table so that you can cast Fire Sigils. Take Astral Potions to replenish your mana. The PS4 copies of this game went sold out on 2 different merchants, both Amazon and Best Buy. Xbox did not. I was able to score a PS4 copy by pre-ordering early. Had this ordered for months and it just showed up today. Almost forgot about it. But yeah, I don't know why that was. That's something else we can talk about in a future Murcast if there was any seriousness to it. First, put the spark and fire sigil skills in your quick slots. Be sure to have fire stones in your inventory. Cast fire sigil while standing inside the sigil. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to our touchpad. We're going to go... Man, there's a lot to this. And then again, not necessarily so much. Let's do item. I guess we'll put that there. Yeah, maybe they didn't. These are Sigil of Fire. Okay. So I'm guessing we have to hold that. And then... So did that work? Yeah, you know, it's more in just who actually does it, I guess. Who's actually making it. Alright, I thought I did a fireball spell already, did I not? No, I wasn't saying I wanted to do that. Oh, come on now. Oh my god. Come on. Well, that wore off. What did it... First, put the spark and fire sigil skills in your quicks. I thought I did that. Be sure to have fire stones in your inventory. I did. And use spark. Is that not what I did? I think I did. It's not going to give me a cookie for it. We just need to move on. Because I can't do it if I'm not in the... Wait a minute. Yeah, I can. But it didn't make a fireball. Physical skills often require you to wield a specific weapon type or have a status effect. Yeah, he kind of looks like one, doesn't he? The graphics are about that caliber. That's a pretty good comparison to it. And assign the Enrage and Predator Leap skills to your quick slots. Use Enrage to gain the Rage boon. And only then you can use Predator Leap. Okay. That's a lot for this late in the evening, but okay. We're going to go ahead. We've already got the Enrage put in. And Predator Leap. No, I didn't want that there. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and... I guess we're going to target this clown. Rage! Waragadoozy! And then it's in cooldown. Okay. Let him go. Anything over here we can take? Take a simple bow. Take a round shield. Oh, look, he picks it right up. That's pretty hip. Take iron spear. I'm in. Take arrows. We'll take them all. They did, yes. It is affirmative. Now, let's equip this spear. Oh, I can't use the shield with the spear. Interesting. Well, that's okay, because I kind of like where we're going with this. Oh my. Well, where in the world does this lead? He's really not good with that. Oh my god, he's terrible with the spear. He's hitting everywhere but this dude. Roaming Dances, never heard about this. Action RPG? Pretty much. Maybe a poor man's Skyrim, but the important thing is it has couch co-op and online co-op. And another important thing is that it's Maximum Games and Deep Silver, so buyer beware. I don't know. Look at this. What is this right now? Negative effects. Oh, well, we wouldn't want to not know about that, so let's go down. Yeah, this is an under the radar one here, but you know nothing is under Mur's radar. So I've known about this since it was announced, and I've had it pre-ordered for a long time. That's why you gotta watch the Emceemur show, because I keep my finger on the pulse. Status effects are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Moving negative effects is important between battles. For example, bleeding damage over time with heals and bandages. Alright. That makes sense to me. We're gonna come over here. Antidote, antidote, antidote. Bandages, 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 bandages. I think we already know what's going to happen with that, don't we? We're going to come in here. We're going to map bandages to the circle button. We're going to map antidotes to the cross button. Doesn't buy Resident... I'm not a Resident Evil guy, though. Never have been. That it does nothing for me. Nothing against it, but I've tried it many times. Tried it when it was new. I could not be less on the ground floor with that game. So, eventually I may get into them. I've actually bought some Resident Evil games and put them up, but... Am I poisoned right now? Oh, yeah, I am. Now, check this out. It sure didn't say anything. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize he was poisoned yet. There's a little icon there, but it was kind of anticlimactic. He didn't glow green or anything. I do. And it's not like that has to be my thing, but, I mean, I know the common. And you don't have to come to me to get the common. And I want to just show you these things because I'm always hunting them down. I know the Resident Evil remake got perfect marks from most folks. I'm sure it's absolutely fantastic. But I know what's in store there. And I don't need that day one. And you don't need me to show it to you day one. But you may need me to show you this day one. So far, no one has said, oh yeah, I heard about that. Hadn't heard one person say that yet. Oh my god, we're all the way back here? Okay, so first of all, that sword is not working for me. Equip. Alright. Sword and shield's going to be much better. That spear was not working. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Yeah, if I just stream the same stuff that everybody else is, not only does that not help me, it doesn't help you, because you don't need to see that. You can see it anywhere, anytime you want. Look at this thing coming out. I want to show you something maybe you haven't seen. I don't think that thing's going to hit me back, so we're going to keep moving. About ready to get out of this tutorial and start looking around. Let's see. We were here last time. We did not hang a rick. Let's hang one. Now, we went down there last time, as enticing as that looked. No, we went right here. That's right. Yeah, I don't know why. He's really clumsy with the spear. Maybe he gets better with it? I don't know. Boy, it's an act of Christ to get him to interact with this lever. It does not open from here. Okay. Proceed to learn about food and drink. Well, we better do that. We can't be starving to death. I mean, we could. Appease your thirst and hunger, or you'll pass out. Animals and plants provide food, while bodies of water quench your thirst. Those you need a water skin to carry your water with you. That's straight up Conan right there. Look at this. Okay, so this is intelligent. We don't have to go in there and pull it out. It just asks you if you want to gather it. And you can drink it. The Real Tan Seeker says, I never heard of this game. Is this new? Yes, it launched today on Xbox One and PS4. So he's drinking. It's a third-person open-world RPG with couch co-op and online co-op. So that's pretty cool. I thought maybe they could take some of the food. Doesn't look like they can. There's probably a separate place for that. Why is he still gathering water? Okay, come on. Here we go. Look at all this. Take some soothing tea. Take a beef leg with us. Is this the salad bar? What is this? That looks most unpleasant. I don't think I would eat that. What is this? Yeah, you know, honestly, as cool as I think couch co-op is, no one's going to play this with me here, I'm sure, so it's whatever. But, boy, it's nice to have options. Cook your meat and boil your water so as not to become ill. Man, that's a stretch. Not cooking the meat, but boiling the water. Beef leg height. It takes a long time to recover from illness, though medicinal teas can help. Open corpse. Okay, so we've got antlers, hide, and meat. I'm guessing there's a cooking tutorial coming soon to a theater near you. We have salt, recipes, trout, seaweed. Holy crap. Wow, okay. Deploy a campfire. Once you have a campfire for kit, go to your inventory. Use it. You can then deploy the campfire on the ground. You have flint and steel in your inventory. Interact with the campfire to light it. Sounds like a plan. So this is the cooking pot, campfire kit, flint and steel. Alright, well, let's find a place we can do it. Can't we just do it anywhere? That's the tea. Lots of fun playing Diablo 3 on PS4. Yeah, I'm telling you. That's I was hooked on that before I even picked my PS4 up. I was just like, man, okay. Gotta have it. So yeah, if this game ends up firing on all cylinders, then cool, you've got another couch co-op option. So we deploy the campfire. I think right there is good as any. Oh, look, he puts it together. Light fire. Flint and steel is required. Thought we had some of that. I thought this game was going to stay smart on us. Did we not pick up the flint and steel? I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. Did we leave it on the table? Yeah, we did. Yeah, there we go. He just didn't pick it up. See, that's smart. I do like that. I'm giving this game props right now because I didn't have to go into a menu and pull out the flint and steel to do the interaction. I had to deploy the campfire, obviously, because that's the only thing in which you would actually have options. But to light it, boom, it's lit. Now we use the campfire. Any ingredient. Let's do some meat. Now we have cooked meat. Put in the fish. Now we have grilled trout. Look at that. That's what's up, honestly. Cooking with a single ingredient only requires a lit campfire. Recipes with multiple ingredients require a kitchen or a cooking pot. You can use a cooking pot in your inventory and place it on the campfire. Well, we sure can. We totally got one. Deploy it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, and you can disassemble it and take it with you. Yeah, they definitely took a page from Breath of the Wild on that. And that's fine. That is fine. It's probably too late to do anything else with this. I mean, I don't... Put in a fish, salt it, add some seaweed, and what do we get? Oh, it's telling us what we need. Missing ingredients. Jam and meat stew. Okay, well. Disassemble it, take it with us, and here we go. Central Pennsylvania Reviews, welcome to our late night look at Outward. Proceed down to learn about managing your temperature in extreme climates. Are you kidding me right now? That's a thing? I'm sure a poison status effect probably happens. We got a tunic, desert boots. Okay. In hot climates, drink water and wear clothing tailored to protect against the sun. Very well then. Alright, so it's hot in here. So we come right here. We equip that. The boots. Oh, look, we got an achievement. That's what's up. And look, my temperature's going down now. I love that you equip the stuff and it does change the look. I mean, that sounds like not a big thing to give praise for, but you'd be surprised still how many games today come out and they don't do that, you know? Oh, look in here. We're going into the ice room. So cold. Campfires and torches can warm you up. Padded or fur-lined clothes also protect against the cold. Is there any of that in here? Honestly, I mean, I get it, so... Oh, fur armor. I guess we should humor them and put it on, right? We can at least see what it looks like. A fur helmet. Fur boots. My bag is overweight. Well, I don't know what you want me to do about that because we need all these things. Yeah, I like to keep my air conditioning at a very frosty 67. Alright, so he's frosted up. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, look at this thing. A Wolf Claymore Explorer Lantern. That thing looks beast. Okay, so we're kind of at the halfway point here. I really don't want this thing to be all tutorial. Let's start a game because we need to look at a my off option, which means make your own effort if you're new to the channel. And we need to take a look at this great big world. Jim, look at Jim. So there's a lot of different races, and his name is totally not Jim. It's going to be something a little bit more inventive. Let's go to the name mage and get us a name. Yeah, this is Outward. Alright. Gyrodus is the name that it gave us, so that's his name. There are 3 races. Okay. There are 6 different faces. Please tell me there are more than 6 different hairs. There are. Yeet! It almost has to be that one, doesn't it? No, it won't be. We're gonna go with that. Oh, how Final Fantasy. I don't think we're going that crazy with it. What is my legacy? So I don't have one? Well, I'm not in love with the look, but I'm really not in love with the hair either. My most anticipated game this year? Probably whatever they do with Call of Duty next. It stands to change the most of anything. A lot of what I was really overhyped for has already come out. So that was it. I just made my head, basically. Not a huge my-off option, but okay. I am pumped for Sonic Racing, I'll tell you that. I am pumped for CTR. I'm pumped for some kart racing. I am. Pretty hyped to see what they do with that, although unfortunately I just don't see how Sonic Racing can outdo Sonic Racing Transformed because it is just Sonic. If there's any more in it than that, I guess we'll find out. Death Stranding looks like it would be pretty neat. I don't know. It's just one of those games though that my backlog's not going to allow for that right away. So is this the same no matter who I would have been? I don't know. Fresh off the boat trophy. Alright, I'm buck nude in a pair of underoos. This dude's dead. This dude's dead. Okay, we can't go in the water, so that's points off. If this is another one of those games that does like Emceemur and you just don't get to go off the water or off the edges, I will be disappointed in that. Because that's not open world. You're immediately not open world at that point. Maniac Gaming. Oh, these are the berries we needed for that recipe. Can the dude really not get in the water? Gather salt water or drink salt water? Who votes that we drink salt water? We're drinking it. So that mean I'm like instantly thirsty because I drank the salt water? Yeah, that was probably not a good idea. I was going to say he was going to barf. The first thing I do in my role-playing game is to make my character barf. I'm going to drink the salt water and throw up all over my feet. Then I'm covered in puke. Teeb! T-Belly is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And the game so far is, I want to say it's promising because, again, we can drink the clean water now. Look, that, no, he drank the salt again. Oh my God. How is it salty there but clean here? Boy, Teeb, you came in at a time where it's going to be hard for me to convince you everything's going okay. I mean, the tutorial was neat. Dasani over here and heavy sodium right here. But honestly, this game is third person, I'll say it again, open world and couch co-op. So if there's parts of this that end up being enjoyable, great. But I'm already having to take points off because I can't get in the water. That's so Arcania. That's so Amalur. Yeah, you can't do it, man. There's got to be a way to get in the water. It's not open world if the water's not included. But okay, maybe we'll get past that. Use improvised bedroll. Oh, it's occupied. Oh, look at him getting in it. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, I'm still thirsty, yo. Okay, hold up. We're going to get a drink of water before bed. Okay, we drank salt water twice, so we got to drink regular water twice to make up for it. Okay, he's straight. We don't have a water skin, so we can't gather it. Look at this dude in his freaking underoos running around. Those look like really official underoos. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like medieval underoos.
What you need?
You must be freezing. Come, warm up by the fire before you freeze to death.
You'll catch a cold if you wander around without any clothes.
Whoa!
We're not far from home. You can see the lighthouse from here, can't you?
What's with the hat on this guy? How orco?
He's a Kazite. He was born on a ship. Go ahead and sleep in one of the extra bedrolls.
Well, I'm not injured that I can tell. We're going to take bread. He's got people laid out dead in his tent. Clean up your house, sir. You got dead bodies in your tent, homie. I ain't even trying to see no dead bodies in my tent. So let's get a look at us. I mean, the graphics are very 2006, and he's a little bit of an orco there with that outfit. He's orco bounding. Yeah, the graphics are very 2006. I told you we weren't going to grade on that. Again, this is Deep Silver and Maximum Games. You can't expect the world. All I wanted is for it to be fun and functional, and I feel like it can be. But in order for it to matter that it is, you know, co-op and all that, there's got to be a certain amount of it that's just not linear. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to see that, but yeah, if you feng shui the bodies just so, yeah. Still can't get in the water. It's funny that they let you drink salt water. I mean, I guess you could drink it to death, and that would be cool. Yeah, it is kind of. I think this is probably Wii quality, some early Wii graphics, or like Risen on the 360. If you played Risen, we reviewed that on the show a while back, and I hated it. There was a reason I got that for $1, and flea market, but it was a nice copy. I'd always wanted to try Risen. I had actually heard good things, but it was a piece of diarrhea. Alright, well, this is about as closed off as this is going to get. So this is when it's like, oh, it's open world, but... And then it's like, oh, it don't get like that yet, dude, because it doesn't open up till you do such and so. Okay, fine, but feeling a little closed in right now, guys. Alright, here we go. See, this is the kind of stuff that at the time... Oh, a machete. Sweet. We got a machete. It's on now. These kind of games were the ones that made me believe a game like Skyrim wasn't possible. And I was not an Elder Scrolls guy before that. I just, you know, I did not come to current gen gaming. I stayed retro till like 2010. So by the time Skyrim came out, I was like, there's no way a game is that open. I was so skeptical. That's probably why it blew my mind. One thing I'll say about Risen is I stabbed that dude right between the legs, and it was hilarious in the game, but the game was terrible. A tiger. Oh my god, I'm about to get owned. Whoa! Okay, okay, what's up? Wadoosh, wadoosh. Do, 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 do. Here we go. That's one. Scratch one. Yeah, come on, buddy. What you got? Same player, what you got? Oraba! Oriba! Oriba! Remember your training. Alright, so we're gonna loot a hyena. Straight up looting hyenas up in here. Hyena loot. I'm walking down, I got my fur boots. Machete out for that hyena loot. He's kind of just standing there still looking at us. Ooh. This is hilarious. Alright, so we got some hyena loot, and we could potentially cook hyena meat. But look at this. Look at this. Scott, this is my pet peeve. You used these mountains to lock me in here. I purposely, you know, have that to where I can't go anywhere. Again, this is what made me doubt that games like Skyrim could exist. I want you to look at this. Look at this body. That's very gruesome. Look at the bones sticking out. I can gather a tree. If he picks up a tree, the stream's over. He got some wood. Haha. Alright, so I've got bandages, I think, right? Is that what's up? Or I just need some. I got tore up. Alright, so let's eat the bread. He's hungry. He's eating it. Alright, so I'm not hungry, but I am hurt. Apparently we could maybe craft a campfire or something. Oh, look, if you just have... okay, so there's the crafting recipe. So I'm into that. That's something that we're familiar with. Cool. Can we craft bandages? Total bread hype, yeah. What is that? Linen cloth. Methinks I could have cut some of that off some people. Alright, so I'm hurt. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Okay. Open hollowed trunk. Boy, you really got to look at everything, don't you? A tattered hood. The game is smart, okay? The game is smart. We've already saw that in the tutorial. It asks you, hey, do you want to craft this? Because it knows you do. Do you want to drink water right now? Do you want to fill your water skin? You know, you don't have to get it out and that whole rigmarole. And that speaks to me. And a game at this level with budget can do that. Ice, you're breaking its beans. Alright, so look, we got a torch, we got some silver, although I don't know who we can pay. I mean, I'm sure there are stores somewhere. We're not going to gather a tree. It would say gather wood, wouldn't it? I mean, he's not gathering the tree. And dude doesn't seem to be healing on his own. And with that sun... does that sun icon mean that I'm hot? And that he needs to cool down? I mean, look at this dude. I don't know how he's keeping his legs elevated because he's sure enough dead. If we do run up on anybody else, we are in trouble. Maybe if I drink some water, I'll be better. We tried to go up that hill and we couldn't do it. There's a wall over here and we can't do anything. That leads back to the ship. Again, I'm feeling pretty closed in right about now. I don't know about you guys. We're not going to get this done in one stream. No, this is going to have to be straight up Return of Ragged or Redeem It. Alright, so here's a fire. It's not allowing us to engage it in any way. Now, okay, now if we sleep... Oh my god, it's tough to get it to... 005, you're just in time to watch my character straight up go to sleep on a bedroll with a lit torch. The fire marshal insists you don't do this. CPR, I don't know what's fueling it. Maybe he had some gasoline. So what is guard? Each hour spent guarding reduces the chance of ambush. Well, we're good with that. We're just going to get a good night's sleep. Oh, he's going to be straight up hungry if he goes that long. Why do I need sun? Is that because I need warmth? I'm cold? Is that what it is? I'll be freezing to death at that point. Alright, so I guess I need to warm up. Am I warming up? Use the campfire. We're going to make a hyena burger. This dude's sitting here looking at this dead dude.
One of the extra
and he told me to come here and warm up, so I'm not really sure why I'm not warming up. I'm standing like in the... Okay, forget it. You know what? We're laying down. If he gets cold, he gets cold. Okay? Six hours. I can live with 6 hours. Can you all live with 6 hours? I mean, I'd prefer 8, but okay. Loading screens are a bit much, but it's to be expected with this. This one's exceptionally long. So I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be straight up cold. Yeah, why am I cold? I got a torch in my neck. He literally could not be hotter at that moment. You ever wake up and you're on fire? Well, we're about to find out. Because dude straight up laid down with a torch lit. You know, I don't hate this so far. I'm just intrigued. Unconsciousness comes quickly. I dream of... With a yelp, I jump out of bed because I'm on fire. Okay, so it made a much bigger deal about that. We weren't going to have any of that going on anyway. I was worried for nothing. Take my worker boots. Take worker attire, which is much better than those rags. Let's put that on. It's not much better. Yeah, totally. Yeah. A primitive satchel. There's nothing in it, but we'll equip it. There. Uh-oh, you know something good's in here. Oh, no, no, no. This is our stash. Right? Let's... Yeah, let's take all of it. I already got worker boots, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Rise and shine, Trog spawn. You think you can nip off for 4 months and not pay what you owe the tribe?
Apparently, he said while he was asleep, he realized this dude must have brought him back to his family's lighthouse, but now I'm starting to think that's not where we are.
Blood price is sacred. You can't just shrug off that responsibility.
If I don't see the money from you by the time I count to 10, you'll regret you ever came home.
Is it Miss Cleo? That was Miss Cleo. Call me now for the free reading. That was her. She's popping up in games everywhere. You know, Miss Cleo was in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, a game that T-Belly has had remarkable success streaming, and one of my favorites of all time. She was the old Haitian woman in Vice City. She did the voice for that. That was really cool. And I hate that Miss Cleo's no longer with us, because I would love to see her reprise that role in a future Grand Theft Auto. I don't think they've done all they could do with Vice City. They could do something else current gen with that, but Tommy Vercetti was such a character. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. Alright, I just woke up from a shipwreck. You know I can't pay it.
Yeah, you were on that ship too, weren't you? How many lives must your family be responsible for destroying before enough is enough?
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home.
No, you won't.
Enough of this. 12 people are dead. To threaten someone like this while the lost lives are still fresh is an insult to their memory.
Yeah, the torch is really holding up, man. It's made it through an 8-hour nap, being relocated. Nobody even bothered to blow it out.
I said that is enough.
Alright, so this guy's obviously in these people's
If
debt.
Oliel, see these people.
You heard, Mother. Away with you, or I will personally see to it that you get double.
I'm sorry that was the first thing you woke up to. Please forgive them.
Forgive them.
Many of them have looked. If I could do more, I would. The most I can do for you is declare a mourning period and buy you a little time. That gives you a few days to pay back the money.
Oh,
Either
we ought to be
gather
able
the
to do
money,
that standing
or
on our head,
once you
right?
can make the payment, come see me. Please find a way to make it work. That does seem like your most effective option. Dangerous.
well then.
Never. If you can do a great deed for someone in Cierzo, we will owe you a tribal favor. Once you're ready to leave Cierzo,
This is picking up
speak with
now.
Burak,
Again,
the
there was a
gatekeeper.
reason we were locked in before. There wasn't anywhere to go. Inevitably, we were going to come here, but it taught us a little bit of
Remember,
what we were doing.
you only have a few days. May your ancestors
Okay,
watch
thank
over
you,
you.
ma'am. Something we have forgotten that we talked about during the tutorial. I can't jump. He can roll. Roll, parry, slice, stab, circle. Dude straight up can't jump. Can't jump. That's a major issue, man. That's a major issue with me. For a game to not have a jumping mechanic, there has to be a solid reason, like Gears of War, where it's all sticky cover and 400 pounds armors on dudes. But dude cannot straight up jump right now.
Can I help you?
No, I think I'm good, sir. The million-dollar question, if I can't jump, is can I attack a citizen? So, let's just find out. Wouldn't you just know it? So, taking off a little bit of points for lack of realism on that. We can't attack people. Can't even talk to these people. Can you jump in Breath of the Wild? Never played, but most Zelda games can't jump. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know why I can't just answer that straight up. Has it been that long since I played?
Hey there.
Yeah, and it may not be an issue, okay? But it just seems like to me that when you have no need to jump, then you've left that mechanic out for maybe a reason that you were not able to make the game in-depth enough to need to. I want to buy something. Do I have money? I got 30. Got 30 on it. Definitely not going to buy anything yet. I take off points for that, man, because while you would not want to do that, at least have the parameter open to do that. And I guess if there's going to be a lot of them, it's better that you can't, so you don't accidentally do it, but...
Whoa!
Going outside.
Hold up there. Oh, not like that.
You need an equipped weapon, a water skin, and an equipped backpack. So they're going to make sure you're ready to go.
You'll press to find a weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can in a lot of games that were a lot earlier than this.
And I can't let you out in this state. Your life also depends on it.
Look at these things. You know, we don't know how big this world is, and I hate that we didn't see it in the stream. There's going to be more to do, obviously. Oh, a hatchet. We're going to want that. There's going to be more to do. We're not going to get all this done tonight, but we know where we're at with this thing. We know some basic things about it. We know that you can sleep with a lit torch. You can drink salt water. We know you can't jump. And you can't attack NPCs, and yes, those look an awful lot like chocobos. We thought we heard Miss Cleo in there somewhere. I'm not going to get too excited. But that would be nice. Outward, man. Available now on PS4 and Xbox One. Couch co-op. I'd be interested to see how the split screen looks. In fact, that's a video in and of itself. I think you have to start a two-player game the way I saw it. I don't know that someone can just join your game. Could be wrong. That's something we need to find out about, but... yeah, man, what's up? This is just a curiosity. It's just odd. And then, I think the torch did end, though. It's not burning anymore. Did I put it out? I don't know. Lots to learn, man. You don't learn a game like this in 1 hour, but you can take a look at the first hour of gameplay in 1 hour. Learn some things about it, and figure out if there's enough here that you would actually want to get your feet wet in this. We'll do some more of it. But hey, for those of you watching the recap of this thing, hope that you're going to drop a like on this video and let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. Hope that you enjoyed what you saw in this video. Most importantly, if you've not already done so, you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show. Be a part of our nation. We're rising about the fantastic things we got going on right here on the Emceemur Show. You need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smack that notification bell so you are the first to know when new content goes live, because you know that I'm making it for ya. All that and more. Lots of great things to come here on the Emceemur Show, and we will see more. We will definitely see more of this. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to think. We saw a lot of wackiness already. He didn't pick up a tree. We saw a guy decorating a tent with dead bodies. Oh my God. Speak faster, please. Alright guys, hey, I appreciate everybody that came out for this remarkable doubleheader that we had for TML. We don't have those often, but we just got hit on all sides today with new games. Lots of stuff to do, and there's still more to come. So, looking forward to any and all of that. Thank you again for joining me. Emceemur signing off right now, and I'll see each and every one of you again next time.